Hello, Scorpio. Welcome or welcome back. If this message resonates or you find it helpful, then it's for you. If not, just leave it for someone else or return to it at a later time. Also, be sure to check out the description box where I'll leave some journal prompts for you based on this reading. Okay, let's dive right into your pre-shuffled oracle cards and then we will clarify with tarot. So the oracle cards that have come forward for you are the Explorer, Mountain, Storm, Oath, and then at the bottom of the deck is Sickle. Okay. Spirit wants you to venture into new territory. It's time to try something new. It's time to break the mold and break out of the bonds of your own expectations and limitations. Try something new. Put on your explorer hat and be brave, be bold, go somewhere new, talk to someone new, try new food, anything. Maybe express yourself in a brand new way, whatever you feel called to do, okay? But it's time to embrace some fresh energy. It feels like you just need fresh energy in your life. When I tune into your energy, I feel a lot of uncertainty. It's kind of like a fog, honestly. And I think that uncertainty is normal. It is natural. It is okay. It is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a natural symptom of stepping into a new cycle and a new phase of life. The fact that we have Sickle at the bottom of the deck, to me, that means that you're kind of at a world card moment, a world card from tarot, meaning you've learned all you can from one cycle of life. It's time to step into a new one. You've reaped all the rewards, you've learned all the lessons, you've had all the experiences. It's almost like you've milked this cycle to the nth degree. And Spirit is saying it's time to move on. It's time to move into new territory. Do something new, right? The World card in tarot is represented by a figure in the center of a circle. And that circle represents completion, yes, and an ending. But it's also a window. It's a portal into something new. Spirit is saying, step through. Embrace your love of adventure and step through that portal. Mountain and storm together make me feel like there is some kind of obstacle or challenge on the path up ahead. For some of you, this could just represent a feeling of uncertainty in general because you're stepping into something new. But it's almost like I feel there is a specific obstacle that you will face at some point in the not too distant future. And Spirit wants you to know that just because you're facing an obstacle or a challenge doesn't mean that you're off course in some way. It's all about how you engage with it. Are you engaging with any challenge or contrast that arises from a state of fear? Or are you engaging with it from a state of curiosity, open-mindedness, flexibility, etc., right? Now, as I was pre-shuffling this deck, I did hear be confident and be decisive, and I feel that coming through this Oath card as well. I hear cut something off. That's exactly what I hear, cut something off. Now, maybe this is the challenge that you're going to be facing. Or maybe it's something different. I don't know. But it does feel like there's going to be a decision that you have to make in the not too distant future, and that decision will be to release something. Release an old story, release old baggage, I don't know what, release something, let something go. And Spirit is saying when that choice point arises, be decisive. No wobbly energy, no hesitation. Cut it off. You know something isn't serving you anymore. You know that. Your intuition is so strong. I mean, all the time, but like especially recently, you can trust that. And if you're going to embrace the energy of the explorer or the adventure seeker, you know, the best way to do that is to travel light, right? Travel light. Don't carry any unnecessary baggage. Whether this is releasing a habit you have, a way of relating to yourself, or a relationship or a career, I don't know, anything. But it's going to manifest as a choice point. And the decision Spirit wants you to make is snip, snip, cut it off. Okay, let's go into tarot. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot for you. Yeah, just show me Scorpio's general energy right now. I was going to try to do something a little bit different, but show me Scorpio's energy right now, please. What's going on in the collective of Scorpio right now? Two of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. Well, there's that wobbly energy. There's that confusion and uncertainty, potentially some lack of decisiveness, right? Vacillating back and forth between two things, I should say. Trying to pretend like everything is okay when under the surface you are not so okay. Butterfly energy is obviously coming forward to work with you as well. Let's get a little bit more clarity here. The Hanged Man. Yeah, I think, oh boy, something that you have moved through recently is it has almost forced you to see things in a completely new way. And I feel almost in your energy kind of like this, wait a minute, hold up, not everything is as I thought it was. Not everything is as it seems. There are, hang on. It's almost like you're saying, I need time to assimilate some new information. Did that come forward for you last time in the last reading? The word assimilate? It may have. Wow. I totally forgot that until this moment. Maybe you're still going through that. You're just processing. You're processing a lot. Like a lot. Ooh, that was funny. That was my water bottle. It just popped. And then we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. More butterfly. Wow, so butterfly energy is super strong for you right now. Transformation, emerging out of the cocoon, emerging out of death, basically, into a whole new cycle, right? Yeah, so Six of Wands being at the bottom of the deck, that means that the undercurrent in your life right now, or the underlying energy in your field right now is, I guess I would call it self-empowerment, right? You are emerging from some kind of darkness. The butterfly. You have transformed yourself. And now you're flying into the light. You're starting to. You're moving away from the old dark stories, the chaos, difficulty, some kind of challenge, just the old. You're rising up into the new. Because you are new. You have changed, right? And this is just happening. Like right now as we speak, this is what you're going through. So even though there's a real sense of empowerment underlying everything and driving all of the change, you know, on the surface, you're still kind of going through it. You're still juggling things, moving through the chaos of change, adjusting, trying to process something. Yeah. So there's a lot going on, and maybe what is happening on the surface of things is a little bit different than what's happening under the surface of things. This is a big moment. What's the primary challenge that Scorpio is facing right now? I think you're also considering how can I shift my perspective or my embodiment in such a way that this new phase of life I'm stepping into, it can be defined by a real sense of stability, a real sense of stability. I think that's part of what is breaking down, or what you're letting go of, is an old sense of stability. Something used to give you security. It doesn't anymore. So you're redefining security for yourself, which means you're probably currently feeling kind of insecure, right? What's the primary challenge for Scorpio at this time? Eight of Cups. There is that thing you gotta cut off. That's it right there. Eight of Cups. Walking away from a situation or a relationship that used to be fulfilling and now it is not. Period. End of story. You're struggling to walk away from something. You're struggling to let something go. Whether that's within yourself or outside of yourself or both. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Thanks. The Magician. Embracing your power. Yeah. Channeling your connection to spirit into the physical. The Magician has everything that he needs to create what he wants right here, right now. All tools are at his disposal. His connection to source is wide open. He can create whatever he wants as long as he believes in himself. Right? So yeah, that's the challenge. Feeling empowered enough to walk away. But what is the Eight of Cups? It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but let's see what comes up. Can I get any more information on what exactly Scorpio needs to walk away from? Six of Pentacles. Okay. Well, it's certainly something that you invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into in the past. It is something that received your investment. It is something that you grew, something that you nurtured into existence, into life, right? Something that at one point was a real source of balance, harmony, and support. This could be a relationship, or even a relationship with multiple people. I just saw an orb go by. It's almost like something used to give you some sense of balance or harmony, but then, I don't know, something changed and you realized it's not as balanced as you thought. Well, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, right? So what's the advice? What's the advice for Scorpio? Interesting. That was weird. Ten of Swords and Son of Swords. Spirit just keeps reiterating the same thing in different ways. It's really good at doing that sometimes. It's like, this is all you need to hear. This is all you need to focus on. Stop pulling cards and just go do the thing. Yeah. Okay, so charge forward, fully connected to personal truth, charge forward directly at the ego death that needs to happen, the ending that needs to happen. 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, Oath card. I mean, everything is just like, if you're going to step through the portal into the new thing, if you're going to be that explorer and explore new territory and emerge a brand new you, then you've got to let go of something. You've got to let go of something. And even if what you're letting go of is something external, like a job or a relationship, it all boils down to an ego death within yourself. In order to let go of anything at all, the way that you identify has to change. The stories that you tell yourself have to change. What you focus on has to change. Now, there's some kind of personal truth. The Knight of Swords is leading with that sword of truth. What is true for you now? What did you learn from all that you've been through in this past cycle of life? Maybe it's a cycle that has spanned a decade. I don't know. Some kind of big cycle, though. What did you learn from it? What do you know now that you didn't know last year, that you didn't know 10 years ago, or whatever? What is your new personal truth? Can you lead with that as you emerge into a new cycle, as you emerge into basically Fool energy, right? Allow that fresh, strong, powerful, updated personal truth to just obliterate an old identity that no longer serves you, an old identity that can't come with you. And whatever you have to let go of as a result of that identity shift, it will become apparent, and it is what it is. And it is for the best. Okay. There's a lot of signs going through a similar thing right now, so you're not alone. There's like a mass sort of releasing ego death happening right now, okay? So it's definitely not just you. All right, Scorpio, thank you for letting me read for you today. I hope that this was helpful or at least thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next reading.